Salut mes amis, welcome to Montreal, Quebec. Man, there's not a better place to watch hockey, and we are ready to roll tonight here for EA Sports. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Leafs have won the draw, and we are now underway. Moves around along the half wall. And he slides it quickly to Benning. Hammers one. Oh, how did he get a glove on that? What a stop by Montembeault. Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. The Canadiens win the draw. Moves it to Caulfield. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Handles the pass. The Leafs take it along the wall. The Canadiens take possession in the defensive end. Quick shot! Here's a shot! Oh, what a save! He gloved that one! The Leafs looking against the half wall. Scores! And that deflects in past the keeper.
Wait a second here, James. This has been waved off on the ice. We'll have to see if this is going to be a rule, the kicking motion. For the away team to take. You want the momentum in your favor when it's not your barn, but it is not happening. Under further review, this is a no-goal.
Puck is grabbed here at center ice by Yarncroke. Great defensive effort with the stick. And now it's grabbed by Caulfield. Toronto's got the puck. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to the scores. It's in the back of the net.
Well, there's not much time here before the goaltender's eyes are taken away, James, and he drops into that butterfly position. All you want to do when you can't see the puck is make yourself as big as possible, but this one has seeing eyes through traffic and finds the back of the net.
The Leafs finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir, the press they need to be more consistent and try and get another one on the board.
And he takes the feed. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Although this is an unlucky bounce for the goaltender, James, it's one he'll want back. These are the types of goals that can be deflating for a team. It's a scramble in front, goaltender can't find it, and guess what? It's in the back of the cage.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. We are all tied up in this one. Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. Destroys him on the play.
He knew exactly what he was doing with that hit this early in the game. He's trying to send a message and dictate the pace.
The Leafs have it from their own end. Here's a short pass to Lawton. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Drives to the crease. Tremendous stop with the block by Montembeault.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Penalty coming up as the play's blown dead.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
The Leafs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
Well, if you're the opponent, you never want to see the top-rated power play rested and coming on the ice, and that's exactly what they're doing. They've been chomping at the bit waiting for this one.
Gets it out of his own end. Montreal's got the puck here in the open ice. Feeds it to Kemp. Broken up at center by Dobson. Shot! And that one's turned away. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. The Leafs take it across the line. Sends the feed in front. Moves it again. And he elects to score. It's a power play goal, and it
execution. You have that player advantage. You gotta use it. They did it. Now they're ahead. What I really love about this power play is it isn't predictable, which means the PK doesn't know where that puck is going. That's how you manipulate it. That's how you open up lanes. And this shot comes from the mid lane or the interior of the ice, and it's buried.
The Leafs seize the moment and grab that all-important go-ahead goal, up by 1 here in the back half of the first.
Well, this is an earned lead, James, is that they've been first on the puck. They've been quick to it. They've dominated in terms of shots on net, and they found the back of the net. Now they can play with a different air of confidence and hopefully ride out the first and continue to hold the lead.
Taken along the wall by Yarncroke. Takes the pass from the left wing. Moves inside! Off a stick. Takes the feed at the back end. Oh, nice stop with the glove by Montreal. Getting into the later stages of this period, Toronto's been the better-looking team over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on this one-goal lead. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Line A, stick handling in his own zone. Grabs control of it at the point. Jostles the puck loose. He's got a little jump. All alone. Great save. The Leafs have it now. Picked up along the boards by Myers. Slides it back to the blue line. Takes a shot. Oh, what a glove save there. He read that perfectly. Toronto's coach has wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. Joshua's won the draw, and they're on the attack. Quick feed to Myers. Oh, what a stop the jump by Montreal. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Off the draw, they take possession. From the left side, takes it at center. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Here's a chance, and he hangs on just as time runs out. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
It's time to support those around us with a monthly drop.
And the official seems about ready to drop the puck on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, already a third of this one played. What do you make of this one?
Montembeau's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
Quick pass to Line. Streaking into the attacking zone to the right. Oh, gets a little piece of it and keeps it out of the net. Inside the offensive zone.
Such an impressive save, James. I love to look at these ones again because it's not just being in great position, it's being desperate. It's finding a way to get to the puck, keeping your eye on it at all times, tracking it, out-battling and out-willing everyone around you.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. It's 2-1. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Works it across to Suzuki. Here they come on the attack. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Here's a shot. And that goes off a player in front. Michelli's moving it ahead. Toronto's got the puck against the half wall. Played big in the moment there.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Picked up along the wall by Matheson. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Takes a shot. Denies him on the play. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. The Leafs have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. They take possession as he locks him up off the faceoff. Grabbed along the boards by Duck. Here he is from the slot, and that goes off a player. Skates across the blue line. Says it in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. And he takes the feed. Here's a shot. Talk about sacrifice. What a block. Strong defensive effort. Moves it to Myers. Slides the puck ahead into the neutral zone. Moves it quickly over to Robertson. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Great stop. Scores! And they strike pay dirt once again.
Yeah, they do. And their opponents down on their heels are deflated. They got to find a way to continue with the pressure, be relentless, and try and get another one. Well, the goaltender, he's going to want this one back, James. I thought that he was set to position. Just the blast of the shot, it hit him. He got a good chunk of it, but it went in. You can see the frustration in the body language.
The Leafs have extended their lead to 2 here in the second, and I mean, at this rate, they're probably due for more, Cheryl.
They've been dancing out there, James, and they've been manipulating their opponent all over the ice, and they've had a handle on the possession, and they've been getting a lot of opportunities, and it's a reason why they're up by a few goals.
Handles the puck, and he lays him out with that collision. Big time stop by Montembeault.
The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason. This time, he bails his team out.
Toronto's coaches were preaching lots of shots on net, and they have done it and lead as a result here in the second. Joshua's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. And he makes the save on that play. Takes it to the net. Tremendous stop by Montembeault.
A timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. The Leafs are being called for tripping. Man advantage takes to the ice. It's our first opportunity to get a glance at the special teams unit.
Well, they've earned their first power play of the game. A tone setter right here and an opportunity to look at the coverage on the setup.
Cruz got it along the wing. The Canadiens gain control of the puck against the wall. Montreal's in on the offensive attack now. Picking up momentum across the zone here on the right side. Oh, and he gets in front of that to make a great save. Great heads-up play with the stick by Benning. Right up the gut into the offensive end. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Canadiens will lose a man, tripping the call. And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
4-on-4, you want to utilize north, south, east, west, and capitalize on the speed with the extra ice available. You can get your coaching staff is going to put some pretty quick players out there.
The Leafs penalty has expired. They now go to work on the power play. Time winding down here on this power play. They'll get a fresh set of legs here for this one last burst. Centering feed! And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. The Canadiens move the puck in the defensive zone. And now he moves it to Caulfield. Approaching the final 60 seconds here in the second. No, you're not going to get away with that one right in front of the official. Delayed penalty coming up. It's a tripping, it looks like. And let's see what the call is.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take. Listen, a power play, you want to make make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
Shot! Stores him in front. Sends a pass over.
Carrier's made an incredible play right there. I mean, he's stumbling. He looks like he's going to fall almost, but he's off balance, and that's the key. The puck isn't exactly where he wants it, but he still manages to find a way to get a shot off.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. The Leafs will serve 2 minutes in the box. A nice little break for the defenseman here. One less forward to deal with as we have some 4-on-4 hockey on tap. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. That's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs because a big third period is just around the corner.
Every playoff game, our team score rates are higher on the game. Stay warm and style shares around with us.
2 down. 1 to go. Third period. They're ready to drop the puck. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Montreal's got to switch the momentum here in the third period. Through the first 40 minutes, I felt like they were flat. They're lucky that this game is still close because their feet really weren't under them. If they can play urgent in these final 20 minutes and get some good shot selections and cash in on one of them, they're going to build momentum and have an opportunity at this game.
And just to the outside.
Gutierrez up and ready to get back on the ice.
Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength.
Boyd stick breaks and he's logged it back to the bench and gets a new one. Wow, he gets back into play quickly.
Looks to get the puck over to Benning. The Canadiens carried along the wall. Too many bodies in the way. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. The Canadiens take it across the blue line. Goaltender's at the bench with the delayed penalty. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
Boyd's going to serve 2 for goaltender interference. Montreal's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
Power plays more time on the ice, the ability to get that puck moving. These players know exactly what they're doing. They work on it in practice. Spoke to some of them earlier today at the pregame, and they talked about the execution and the precision in particular with their puck movement.
The Leafs play it along the boards. Puts it on net. Oh, denied on the play. Wow.
It's a true competitor's save. Just when you think that he's completely out of it, James, he comes across.
Scores! Rips it on the pipe and into the net. Wow.
Almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. A good defense leads to offense, James, as they bend, but they do not break in their own coverage, and they're able to get the quick counter-attack, speed through the neutral zone, and they're rewarded for their efforts in the offensive zone with a goal.
Montreal's got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a 1-goal game.
Bench is up and stick taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this faceoff is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Moves the puck along the half wall. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
The Leafs get a hold of the puck. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. So that was a beauty.
I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
The Leafs continue to lead here in this third period. They've been the busier team offensively. sneaks away with the puck after he was tangled up on the draw. Great poke check on the reach. Kicked away. No, he scores! He thought he had it, but it must have gone off him. It's in the net, and that's a goal.
You know, it's a hard shot when the goaltender gets a big piece of it, but it still trickles in.
The Canadiens desperately needed something, and they finally made it happen.
Now they're in the final frame here, but they got one back, and you know what that's like as an opponent. When you know that that team is coming and they're a wave, there's a lot of urgency, and they're a dangerous team right now.
Pass in front, and that's stopped. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Here's a shot. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow. Well past the midway mark of this period, Montreal's trailing by 1. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Canadiens gain the zone. Great use of the body to knock him off the puck. Look out, here they come on the attack. Here he is in front. Oh, what a stick save. Matheson's got it through the neutral zone. Slides the puck over. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end.
Line save.
With possession along the wall. Takes a shot. Bad save. He's on it tonight.
I'm not sure how we saw this puck, James. I mean, he's screened, there's a ton of traffic, and he finds the puck to make the save. That one's a fabulous one.
Stop that one.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Takes a shot. Great save by Montembeault. Caulfield's taking it from his own end. And he slides it quickly to Suzuki. Cooley's been tripped up, and we got a penalty coming up here. Quick pass across to Laine. And here comes the judgment from the official.
Everyone is on the edge of their seats. An untimely penalty protecting a one-goal lead at the end of the game. The PK unit, they got to be incredible.
Empty net, you've got to anticipate an aggressive draw here.
An aggressive draw is something they've worked on in practice to look for the quick win with the extra attacker.
Montreal's got it, and they're on the attack. Stopped by the goaltender.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
A shot into the... They score!
Yeah, and this one will all but seal the deal, James. A real insurance marker, and a game well fought, and a win well earned. As that empty net goal went in, everyone on the bench and on the ice knew that that put the game to bed.
The Leafs maintain that persistence like they have all night long. They add the empty netter. I think that's fair to say. This is over, right, Cheryl?
Oh, it's over, James. No question about it. You can see the elation in all the faces and on the bench. They know it. It was a hard-fought battle, and they get the W.
And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Long reach breaks up the momentum. Takes the pass. Fires to the empty net. Scores! An empty net goal.
You're trying to push and create something with the extra attacker, and you know that you get the extra advantage, but unfortunately, it doesn't work out, and it goes the other way. On the dying moments of the game, they get the empty netter, James, and that's just a result of having urgency, making sure they protect the middle of the ice, and hey, they get it down the ice and get the empty netter to boot.
The Leafs offense has paid off in dividends tonight. No shortage of scoring chances, and they have capitalized on many. There's the final horn sounding, putting this baby to rest. The Canadiens got absolutely spanked tonight, but I think a lot of people still wondering, why would you keep the empty net out there for so long?
I'm wondering it too, James. I'm right there with you. Listen, I understand the push. I respect the decision to pull the tender, but after one goes in, the game's over.
And that'll do it from this one here tonight for all of us at EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. Good night.